Art is the height of subconscious expression. If you can't get into a gallery, you should just stop. This is just shallow.
Hey peeps, welcome to Sparrow Springs. My name is Sara, and today I'm going to address a series of comments that I've been getting on a particular video. So this is kind of addressing the art snobs, gatekeepers, know-it-alls, whatever you want to call them. This is what we're talking about. So I'm going to read a few comments for you, and some of them, conveniently enough, were deleted after I responded to them. So in this video, I will be primarily talking about abstract art. However, if you are more into realism, don't leave, because there's something for you too. So in this particular video, I went step by step on how to create an abstract watercolor piece, and I showed how I planned it out and how I chose colors and just the techniques behind it, and I thought that this was super helpful. And to be fair, most of the comments on that video is primarily positive, but I did discover that there were a few people that did not like that method. So I was bothered at the time that I got these comments. I'm not anymore. I know that with YouTube, you kind of have to grow a thicker skin. You know, you're going to have comments. You're going to have people that just are petty and they don't make their own videos. So they're just out there because they can. So the first comment I want to address says, abstract is not planned. It's about expressing yourself and not thinking about the final outcome. And then there was another one kind of in similar fashion that says, I want to be gentle here. Do you? Abstraction is not planned. Form from a constant mental contrast is nonstop. Complexity and simplicity balled into a systemic equalization at any given dimension, at any given occurrence, with all distractions being equal. Total distraction within a model undetermined. Okay. I have some words for this. I don't know if this guy was trying to prove that he was smart or write a poem on abstract thought. If I didn't know the context, I might think he was having a seizure. With both of these people, I gave them the literal definition of abstract art, which is art that does not attempt to represent external reality, but seeks to achieve its effect using shapes, forms, colors. Kind of sounds intentional to me. Like, I'm intentionally making it so it doesn't look like something specific. Kind of sounds like a plan. I know that there are people who use abstract art for meditation purposes, just kind of feeling what they want to feel and painting what they feel in the moment, combining abstract thought with abstract art. That's not my thing. Never will be. But I enjoy creating abstract art. In fact, I think abstract art is a good thing for any artist to try, even those who are into realism. And here's why. It is pure composition. So you don't have to worry about anatomy, you don't have to worry about perspective, you don't have to worry about the lighting. You are simply working with straight colors and shapes and contrast and compositions and textures. Like, you're a bit more free to just do what feels right, but you can still be intentional with it. It gives you a space to play, and it gets you out of your normal rut, what you would normally do. Like, I was not intentionally trying to make this abstract art look like a landscape, but there were a couple people that said it did. But like, you can tell that it's not supposed to be a landscape. It just mimics kind of the expression of a landscape. Pretty cool. Like, it's just fun. Okay, can I just have fun? Can we all just have fun? When I responded with the definition, he replied again, your version of abstraction is lukewarm at best. And quit telling folks to have a nice day. It's shallow. Go paint a Campbell's soup can. I feel like there's this problem with the art community. We're either over there or we're over here. Like, there's no in between, which, okay, I guess that is the definition of lukewarm. He's probably right in that. Sue me, but I think it's dumb. I don't want to do just one thing. I want to explore. I want to try new things. I want to discover things. And I used to hate abstract art, particularly Pollock. John Pollock and I would not be friends. But I found abstract art that I liked and I studied it. Because when I tried to create abstract art, it was a train wreck. Like, it was just mud. I didn't like it. And I wanted to create something that evoked an emotion that I was going for. But I was being intentional. So, achieving the end goal through shapes, colors, textures, abstract. And guess what? It works. So I created this video to show people how to do it. So if I'm not bothered by these comments anymore, why am I addressing it? Because I'm not the only one who struggles to create abstract. So one person responded saying, "This is great. Thanks. I'm more of a planner perfectionist, so abstract can be very intimidating, but I want to try it. This will definitely be the inspiration for my first piece." Another one says, "I love the colors and technique. I have a very methodical mind, so struggle with tapping into my subconscious as well when I'm being creative. I love this technique. We'll give it a try today." That's pretty cool. So when I see comments like this, it's like, you're not just messing with me. You're messing with my peeps. Don't mess with my peeps. How is someone gonna know if they like something if you have all these high and mighty people saying, "That's not how you do it. That's wrong. This isn't even real art"? Everybody has to start somewhere. Luckily, there were plenty of others that commented and they were very understanding, like, hey, there's more than one way to do things. What? I think this is what shocked me, though. I was expecting more criticism on the realism side. And there's definitely that side too, but this really surprised me about abstract art. It's probably one of the most misunderstood art forms, so wouldn't you want to welcome people to trying it if you appreciate it? I don't know. And so much of art is tied to emotions. I get that. So, like, I've seen people who really tap into their emotions to create beautiful pieces of art, poetry, writing, novels. Now, that's not me. That's not what I do. I like to teach things in a technical way because to me, technical is easier to learn. There's a very step-by-step approach. Do this, then do this. However, if you're still here and you are into the more technical, realistic art and you're thinking, "I don't need emotions. I never use emotions. I don't talk about my feelings," I'm calling you out. That's not true. Because every single teacher, art teacher, like instructor, whether they've worked for Disney, whether they've worked in a high school as an art school teacher, they all come to this point where they can't explain it any further, and you just have to do what feels right. Because no matter what you do, there are just things that you have to observe, and sometimes you can't pinpoint why it feels wrong. It might be the flow of the composition, movement, ambiance. You can be anatomically correct with all of your figures, have perfect perspective, flawless lighting, and your piece will still feel dead. You know something feels off, but you can't pinpoint it. If this is you, try some abstract. Switch it up. Try something new. And I guarantee when you go back to that piece, you'll find something that you can change. So that being said, there's definitely emotion and feeling caught up in the creative process. But this comment took it a little too far. So this was on a video where I showed step-by-step how I paint a ukulele. You didn't sound as if you were enjoying this project very much. Shame. It's such a fun to paint ukuleles. So I thought long and hard about this, like, okay, maybe there was something funky in my tone. I don't know. So I went back and I rewatched it. Looking back, I'm pretty sure I was sick in this video, so my voice was just tired and yeah. And honestly, when I look back, this was one of my favorite projects. This is one of my favorite things I ever painted. I responded like, okay, I think you maybe misunderstood. I really did enjoy this project. And then she came back and was like, if you don't like painting something, don't make a video out of it. I don't think you enjoyed it. It shows. Okay, whatever. So obviously, feelings and emotions are definitely a part of art. But I don't understand this obsession of getting into my psyche. I just want to make stuff and show other people how to make stuff. What's wrong with that? So again, this is the reality of YouTube. You put yourself out there and people say stupid things. And I'm fine. Like, it's taken me years to get here. And seeing the people who have truly enjoyed my videos and have gotten inspired and wanted to try something, you all make it worth it. It's awesome. I hope you found some encouragement in this video, and as always, thank you for all the subscribers, for all the likes, all the shares, all of that. You guys are awesome, and I wouldn't be able to make videos like this if it wasn't for you. So leave a comment down below. Have you ever been criticized for doing art wrong? So we will be back to our regular videos next time, back to our digital art and traditional art, kind of switching off. So stay tuned. Later, peeps, and I will see you in the next video.
Oh, the puppy is my Nebula. Oh, you're so fluffy.
She's only 4 months old right now, and she's a monster. Of course, I say that, and now she's being really cute. My dog is barking, and I feel so ridiculous.